Hey everyone, this is Don from Pacaberry Farm. Welcome to our first Wool Wednesday. I'm actually going to show you a time lapse that we did of shearing in 2019. 2020 we didn't record, and this year 2021 we just did it inside our barn, so it's just a little different setup. So you notice that we have these lines on the floor. It's going to allow us to stretch the animal out. It's right above the wrists, they're stretched out, and it makes the body nice and straight so the shears don't catch on any of the skin or anything like that. So we always start with white animals and we go progressively darker. We'll go right to like a fawn and darker and so on. Okay. So they get tied down. The shear will go and do the blanket. Steph and one of the shearer's helpers took the blanket away on a piece of brown paper. We noodle it up, so we roll it up. We'll show you that in the future. And then they go through and they make sure that they shear the rest of it off. So with this next one, we'll see. You see it's pretty quick. It only takes about 4 to 5 minutes. So blanket, which is, the sides and the back. Then they do the legs, the tail, the front legs, and then the neck we save separately because we call those seconds. We make dryer balls or rugs or things like that out of it. Collect those. And then everything else we classify as garbage fiber, but we still use that. So that can be utilized in something like nesting material for a bird or anything like that. Now, when the animal's down, we can also tend to them if they need shots or their teeth. You can see that Ryan just did the teeth on that animal. They get ground down. Alpaca teeth actually grow indefinitely. Pardon me for that. So teeth, nails, and obviously the wool itself. And this is the only haircut they get. We do it somewhere near Easter. It ends up being about spring break for schools. So Luke is our shearer. We've had him for the last several years. He comes in, he travels all up and down the East Coast and across the country, and he shears pretty much all summer to beginning of, I apologize, all of spring. So we're still with our white animals. We start with them, and then we're going to transition into a light fawn or a fawn. Like I said, they're only down on the ground for about 4 to 5 minutes. So we're turning animals out every 6 minutes or so. This next one here, this is Virgil. So Virgil's one of our boys. He's one of our first true bred and born on the farm. His mother, Autumn, should be coming up soon. She is our first baby on the farm. But this is Virgil. So Virgil got done. And then here comes Autumn. This is his mom. Autumn gets done. So you see we went from white to now brown or a fawn color. Then we'll go a little darker. Now, having more hands is definitely beneficial. Last year in 2020, we did it myself, the shearer, and a head holder. Okay, I'm actually wearing the green shirt and the all brim hat. I'm taking care of the nails here. This is Zen being shorn. I did the front nails. Teeth look good. He didn't have any of that to be done. We have some people that will bring us another animal, so they'll take one animal away. This is Tootie, so they took Zen away. They then gave us Tootie. We can work on Tootie. And yes, that was not brown paper this time. That was actually wrapping paper. We had run out of some brown paper, and my wife Steph is very creative and came up with another solution for us. So this is Abby. Abby's a bay black, so obviously she's not gray. She's not quite black. So we want white, fawn, gray, bay black. And then the last one we'll end up doing is Ariana, and she's black. She's beautifully black. So she gets shorn. Beautiful fiber. I'll show you fiber at another time. We'll actually go through on how it looks and how we sort it. That's going to be the next thing we look at. And then we're done. So, like I said, the animal's on the ground for approximately 4 minutes. I've even seen them do it as fast as 3. So it's actually less stress to tie them down. So that's the same style of rigging as you get for a mainsail of a small sailboat. So we anchor them on the rear and the front. It allows us to give them their shots, take care of their teeth, and anything else that they need. And then the shearers are cleaning up. They clean up their tools. You can see I just took apart some of the items in the back of the tractor, and then we're pretty much finished. And that's how we can get our shearing out of the way very quickly. said it probably took us about 2 hours this year, and we're showing to you in about 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us. Please hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you this Friday for our first Farm Friday.